All right, everyone. Welcome to 19th episode of Everyday Thoughts. This episode is going to be a bit shorter, but it doesn't matter since I think the things I'm going to talk about are quite interesting. So going straight into it, I read a bit about how learning works in a neurological setting, and combined with the things I read about sleep, I think it's really interesting. So basically, learning just works through your neurons firing through specific circuits in your brain, and learning comes from repeating those, or from repetition of those circuit or those neurons firing through those specific circuits. And the more often you do that, you have a you have a cell called oligodendrocytes. I don't know if I said that correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that cell activates myelin growth, which is basically a fat tissue that grows around those specific neuron circuits that are being used a lot, and they kind of act as an insulator. So those neurons can fire faster, more precise, and yes, basically just faster and better or more accurate. And that way your brain is basically just more efficient and better at doing something or accessing information or more control. And combining that with sleep, I think, was really interesting, since what I read from sleep was, especially when it comes to motor patterns, was with REM sleep, I believe it was. That's how you improve your motor patterns. So that was the example of the piano player. For example, I also play piano a bit. I'm not that good, but yes, it doesn't matter. Basically, if you have a part that you can't play, with sleep, it smoothens it out, and that way the next day you're gonna be able to play that part better than on the previous day. Even if you practice for like 10 hours, you're not gonna be able to play it the same way as after a full night of sleep. And what that basically tells me is, during your time spent awake, you basically have those you're just firing those neurons in those specific circuits. And when you're sleeping, you're like you're just smoothing out, and you're organizing that information better and better. And I think that myelin process also happens through sleep. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think that's why it's called everyday thoughts and not facts. And then the second thing I thought was a really interesting thought was realizing when you're not fit for a specific topic, or like talking about a specific topic, and just dropping your ego and retreating, since that can save you out from a lot of useless conversations, and especially discussions or arguments, and can save a lot of friendships or make your relationships better. Yes, it avoids a lot of conflict. So if you don't know about something, you have the pillars of how to or when to debate. I think I already did the video about that. I'm not 100% sure. If I haven't, just let me know, I'll do it. But basically, combined with that, you can just retreat, look into the issue yourself, and then have a discussion about it, which is gonna make it a lot easier and just avoid a lot of arguments. But yes, that is basically it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and see ya.